What up, y'all? It's your man D Real, the Black Panther stalking the urban juggler and vibranium Adidas, bringing you another Be Real with D Real. I'm D Real. How you doing? Question: have you ever watched animated shows or shows with like non-human characters in them and wonder who some of those voice actors are? Or even more, have you ever watched an animated show or movie or feature and was like, I know who that voice is. I know who that dude is. I've heard him before. I know who she is. I've heard her before. Well, you're not alone. I, being the swell human being that I am, because I'm nice like that, I am going to count down what I believe is my top 5 Black voice actors. I wouldn't necessarily say of all time, but let's just call them my top 5 Black voice actors. I've got dozens more, but these are the 5 that immediately jump out at me and go, boom, yo, look there. I know who that is. And now number five on number 5. Let me calm down because I'm a little excited. All right. Number 5 on my top 5 list of Black voice actors is Brock Peters. Brock Peters is a veteran actor with over, what, 50, at least 50 years of experience in the game, because the biggest and most prominent role he had was the role of Tom Robinson, the guy that was on trial in the movie To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, starting to sound familiar? No? How about this? Okay, he was the voice of Lucius Fox on Batman animated series. He was the bad guy on SWAT Cats. He was a voice on Captain Planet. He was a voice on Static Shock. He has put in work. He is a veteran actor. He is a veteran voice actor, and his voice is immediately recognizable if you have ever heard it in an animated movie or television show. Number 4 on my top 5 Black voice actors list is Keith David. Keith David, the incomparable Keith David, who not only does voice work on movies and animated features, he also does a lot of video game voice work. Keith David was the voice of Solovar in the Flash TV show. Wow, really? He was the voice of T'Chaka, T'Challa's father, on the animated show Avengers Assemble. He was also the voice of Baron Samedi in the Disney feature The Princess and the Frog. He was the voice of Spawn in the animated feature, as well as several different video game iterations. But Keith David is best known as the voice of Goliath on Gargoyles. Ooh. Now it's coming back to you, ain't it? Yeah, that deep, gravelly voice is unmistakable, you know? And just and on a side note, one of my favorite movies, Dead Presidents, which I have done a video about right here on this page if you want to look it up. He played the role of Kirby, that peg leg hood brother that was just looking for money to burn. Yeah, my man Keith David, loving him on the deep voice tip. And speaking of the deep voice tip, number 3's entry comes in Kevin Michael Richardson with that unmistakable deep gravelly voice. He's done voice work on Teen Titans Go. He's done voice work on Family Guy. He's done voice work on The Simpsons. He's done voice work on Young Justice. And you may recognize his voice as the voice of the Mauler on Invincible. Yes, currently he is still getting voice work. That's my man throwing down. Kevin Michael Richardson. He's also the voice of Schnitzel on Chowder. Yeah, I'm a Chowder fan. I'm sorry. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson. Now, moving on, it's getting deeper, it's getting more powerful. Is number two. Number two voice actor is Phil Lamar. What can I say about Phil Lamar? Phil Lamar, did you know Phil Lamar was a graduate of both Harvard Westlake and Yale? And that he was also a member of the world-renowned improv troupe, the Groundlings. But what you may know Phil Lamar for may not be any of that stuff. And it may not even be his voice work. You may have been watching Phil Lamar and you weren't even aware of it. If you ever watched an episode of Mad TV, you've seen Phil Lamar's sketch comedy work and his improv talent. And if you have ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction, Phil Lamar plays the role of Marvin. For those of you that don't remember, Marvin is the guy who got his head blown off for having an opinion, and which prompted Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta's characters to do some serious cleanup work for brains and all of that. And as I recall, Samuel L. Jackson put John Travolta on brain duty. But anyway, Phil Lamar has done tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of voice work. He's the voice of the villain Ragdoll on the Flash television show. He has done voices on the animated DC Universe show Harley Quinn. He has done voices on Animaniacs, and his two most well-known roles are the voice of John Stewart Green Lantern on Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Yes, Phil Lamar is the voice of Samurai Jack. Now, we have counted down to number two, and I know you're sitting here wondering to yourself, who could possibly be D-Real's number one Black voice actor? Well, it ain't even a contest, y'all. Far and away, one of the best. Well, hang on. Before I get into the best, let me do this. If you like listening to my content, if you enjoy the content that I'm putting out, just like I say in the back, subscribe, like, comment. Please comment. You don't have to be scared of me. I promise my replies to you will be respectful. They'll be docile, unless you step out of the line first and I have to tap that behind. But that's just the kind of brother I am. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'm coming out with new content every week, 3 times a week. So you'll get to see something new whenever you come to the page. So again, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Number one voice actor. It should come as no shock that the number one Black voice actor is also an Indian and is also female. Yes, my number one Black voice actor is the incomparable Cree Summer. With at least 35 years under her belt. That's right. 35 years. 35. And she don't look a day over 40, y'all. She is still gorge. You know what I'm saying? But she came to prominence in the 80s doing voice work. She was the voice of Penny, Inspector Gadget's niece, back in the day on some Inspector Gadget tip. You know what I'm saying? She's done everything from Tiny Toons to Rugrats, Batman Beyond, Spider-Man in the 90s. You name it, the woman has done it. She is by far the busiest and the best Black voice actor in the business now. And I don't mean that as no slight or disrespect to the rest of the people on this list, but everybody knows. Everybody knows. Cree Summer is that voice actor. She does everything, man. She is an amazing voice actor. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, man. She's everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. Cree Summer, Black voice actor extraordinaire. So what'd you think? Do y'all have a couple of Black voice actors that y'all feel like, hey, this Black actor does way better voice work than them fools you got on your list? If you feel different and you think you can tell me about some voice actors you think are better than the ones on this list, or just some that I may have omitted, forgot about, drop them in the comments below and tell me some of their accomplishments, some of their work, their repertoire. And as always, I am D-Real, and I will be back with another amazing video for you to view. Like I said earlier, comment, like, subscribe. And as always, y'all be good to each other. Deuces.